How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Riley here, and today, you guys, yet again, I am bringing you all another brand new NBA video right here on my channel. Now, today, you guys, I'm coming at all of you with another brand new video. Yes, something I have not done before here on the channel, and we are using the website Tier Maker today. If you have not seen the title of the video already, basically, if you guys do not know what this is, I will briefly explain it for you guys right now. So today, we have a list of NBA players who are under the age of 25 years old. And basically what we are going to be doing with this list is we are going to be breaking up these players into separate tiers according to how I think they rank from best to worst. So yes, if you guys have not seen this Tier Maker website anywhere and you have not seen anyone make a video on it yet, it is relatively very self-explanatory and we are going to jump right into it as soon as we can. But you guys, before we actually get into this video, I just want to say that if you guys are brand new viewers to the channel, or you guys are coming from a previous video and you have not done this yet for some reason, please, you guys, I'm highly encouraging each and every one of you guys to stop this video literally like right now. Like, hit that pause button and make sure to go down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You guys are not going to regret doing this. I promise all of you that. Number one, it is free. Number two, it is easy. Plus, number three, it gets you guys my content that much faster than just checking my channel every now and then. And while you guys are down there, make sure to hit the push notification button right next to the subscribe one. And while you guys are down there, make sure to hit that push notification bell right next to the subscribe button. That way you guys get updates and notifications instantly when I post a new video. So for any of you guys who do this for me, I really appreciate it. Believe me on that. But without further ado, let's get into my tier rankings of the top players in the NBA under the age of 25. All right, you guys, starting it off looking at the list right now. If this is the first time you guys are seeing it, just soak it all in. I already know I'm going to get hate for this. There's no way around it. Like, I'm going to get some hate from some people. That's a guarantee. When you are making these tier makers, you are not going to be able to get everyone to agree with you. So if you do not agree with me, please slander me in the comments. I want to hear it. Don't give me too much hate, you guys, because we all know that we all are entitled to our own opinions. So instead of actually hating on me, how about you just give me some feedback on what you think I should have done differently from your perspective? It sounds like a win-win for both of us, so let's hop into this. All right, what I'm going to do here, you guys, I'm going to set the tone right away for this video. I'm going to select Jayson, Tatum, and Brandon Ingram to place them in the middle tier of this video. Now, all of you guys know there's a ton of discussion going around on whether Jayson Tatum or Brandon Ingram is better, and I feel like placing them both in the middle tier right away is the best thing for me to do because I personally feel like they are in the middle compared to everyone on this list. Maybe I'll move them, who knows? But another thing we're going to do right away is we are going to set tier 1 completely. I'm going to find everyone that I can get and put them into tier 1 right now. All right, you guys, I have selected my tier 1, as you can see on the screen right now. And the way I went at it, you guys, by selecting my tier 1 for this video was basically selecting the players that I feel are the most dominant and have the largest effects on their teams out of anybody under the age of 25. Like, when I look at these three players, I do not see anyone else on this list I would choose over these three. The way that these three players have broken out in the past couple of years has honestly been remarkable, and there's very little to nothing that these guys can do in their own perspectives to make themselves better at the age they are at right now. So I'm pretty sure that is the only players I'm putting in tier 1 for right now. Again, maybe I'll change it, but who knows? All right, you guys, I went along and I added 3 players to tier 2 that really stuck out to me when looking at the remainder of this list. And you guys, I'm selecting these 3 players, Ben Simmons, Donovan Mitchell, and Luka Doncic for tier 2 because once again, I feel like these guys are some of the better players the young age of the NBA has to offer. I don't think they're at the same level as Giannis, Joel Embiid, and Nikola Jokic, but they're definitely very close, and I can say that for Luka even with him being just a rookie still. Considering the outbreak and the remarkable year he had, you cannot do much better than that as a rookie, to say the very least. So these 3 players I feel are in tier 2 for sure. Again, with the next 3 players I have added, you guys, you see right here, I've added Devin Booker, D'Angelo Russell, and Kristaps Porzingis. Now, I feel like I don't have to explain myself much for adding these 3 to tier 2 either, considering the fact that Devin Booker has been pretty solid for the Phoenix Suns for the past couple of years. D'Angelo Russell just had a breakout year with the Brooklyn Nets and earned himself his first All-Star appearance. And Kristaps Porzingis, I don't even have to go into this. Kristaps is already an absolutely dominant player in the NBA, and it sucks to see him go down with this ACL injury, but I feel like that's not going to affect his style of play that much. I feel like he's going to come back as strong as he was before, and if he doesn't, he will recover very quickly. At least I'm hoping for that. Prayers up for him. But yeah, with these 3, adding them to tier 2, I really don't have a problem with it, but if you guys do, again, make sure to leave your feedback in the comments. I want to debate with you guys. That is the main goal of this video, you guys. I want to interact with each and every one of you, and I want to see how your thoughts differ from mine. Moving more into this, guys, I just added 3 more players to the middle tier, or tier 3, I guess you could call it, as it states right there. But either way, I added Trae Young, Julius Randle, and Lonzo Ball. Now, personally, with Trae Young, you guys, I already feel like he is a tier 3 player. I'm going to say that straight up. After the rookie year he had and his ability to shoot the ball going forward, if he can make it more consistent, he will be an absolutely stunning player. A lot of people think he is going to develop into the next Steph Curry or something like that, for that matter. So yes, I feel like he is tier 3. And on top of that, Julius Randle and Lonzo Ball are both pretty solid players for for their team. I know some people might put either one of them in tier 2 for that matter, but in my personal opinion, I feel like they're not quite to that level yet. Like, looking at all the players I have in tier 2 so far, I would not choose those two over anyone in tier 2. That is how I'm looking at this entire list. That's how I'm going to make it. I would not choose anyone in tier 3 over tier 2 right now. Moving on, you guys, I just added 3 more players to tier 2, and with these, you guys, I added Bradley Beal, Clint Capella, and Pascal Siakam. Now, I feel with the first one I just added, you guys, Bradley Beal will be a no-brainer for most of you. I feel like he has deserved the right to be in tier 2 with his recent play and his ability to lead the Washington Wizards in this last year without John Wall. And with Clint Capella, I know I might get some smoke in the comments for this, but with the years that Clint Capella and Pascal Siakam had this year and even last year with Clint Capella has proven to be a solid center in the NBA with his huge staggering body and ability to get bored. And on top of that, you guys, with Pascal Siakam, he had one of the best improvement years out of any player I've seen in a very long time. Basically came out of nowhere, you guys, and he is basically a front runner to win most improved player this year along with Buddy Hield probably. So with that, I feel like he spiked up quite a bit and is tier 2 now. Alright, you guys, I just decided to finish off tier 2 as I am this far into it, and we have added Karl Anthony Towns and Zach LaVine to complete this tier. Now with Karl Anthony Towns, I feel like he has always been the solid player that a team would want and would need, but he was kind of in the shadow with Jimmy Butler being in Minnesota as well, and he kind of stepped out this year when he got traded. Like, he did have a pretty solid year. He made the All-Star team, and overall, I feel like he deserves to be tier 2. And with Zach LaVine, again, I feel like Zach LaVine is honestly quite underrated from what he should be looked at as. His offensive load is ridiculous. I feel like his offensive game is very underlooked, as I just said, and for this, I am making a statement by putting him in tier 2. Some would probably even maybe put him in tier 3 too, but I'm going to keep him in tier 2 for this. All right, moving on to tier 3, you guys, I just added a solid bunch of players to this tier by adding Steven Adams, Lauri Markkanen, Jamal Murray, and Jusuf Nurkic to tier 3. Now with these decisions, you guys, I don't know. Like, personally, it's getting a little bit hard to go into these players and explain why I'm putting them here. But again, when looking at it, Steven Adams is a very solid center, don't get me wrong, and some people are going to get mad that I put him in tier 3 instead of tier 2, along with Jamal Murray, but I feel like with all 4 of these players, they are in the bottom tier to the point where I would not pick anyone in tier 2 over tier 3 when looking at this at first glance. I mean, I'm making this video pretty quick, so it's kind of challenging. If you guys do not agree with me, again, leave your comments down below. I want to see what you guys have to say, and I want to hear you guys roast me. That's truly what I want to hear. All right, you guys, I have now just started off my tier 4 list, and with this one, I have Karis LeVert, DeAndre Ayton, Miles Turner, and Jaylen Brown. Now, with these, you guys, I feel like these are all just sort of players that have had solid years as a role player in the past, but just haven't really quite jumped over the hump to make it to tier 3 in my personal opinion when watching them play. But you guys know I'm not an NBA analyst or an NBA expert, so I could definitely be wrong when making some of these decisions, that's for sure. But again, like I said, these players are just kind of barely under tier 3 to the point where I would pick everyone in tier 3 over tier 4. That's just how I'm making the video. That's how we're going to keep going along. Again, you guys, we're moving on a little bit more. We added John Collins, Kelly Oubre, and Kyle Kuzma to the tier 4. I already know I'm going to get some major hate for putting Kyle Kuzma in tier 4, so I apologize to any Laker fans watching this video. Let me hear it in the comments. I want to hear where you guys think Kyle Kuzma should be and who he should be replaced with in tier 3 if you were to make that decision. But again, like I said, it's getting kind of hard to just go in and explain each and every one with the time constraints I'm trying to make with this video. Alright, you guys, we recently made some pretty big moves to my tier list. We finished off tier 4 by adding Marvin Bagley, Aaron Gordon, Domantas Sabonis, and Gary Harris. And we also finished off tier 3 by adding De'Aaron Fox, who I did miss earlier. I honestly totally completely missed him at the bottom of this. I apologize to any of you who thought I was going to place him in tier 4 or tier 5. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty solid about this list so far, and without further ado, I think I'm just going to add my final 3 players to tier 5 as you guys see them right now, and it's kind of inevitable what I'm going to be doing with them. So here we are, you guys. After putting my final players in tier 5, this is how my final tier list is looking. As I should probably state it, as I did with every other tier, my final tier includes Zubac, Triple J, and Colin Sexton. Now, you guys, I don't know. To explain myself on the bottom, they are all very young. They all still have a lot to prove. Don't get me wrong on that, and they all have a lot of potential as well. But I feel like with what they did this season, it wasn't enough to put them into tier 4 in my perspective. Like I already said, you guys, I'm not an NBA analyst, so just please have some mercy with me in the comments. But still, let me know what you think. Should these guys be higher? Are they good where they are right now? Let me know. But yeah, essentially, that is it. That is how my tier list is shaping up. After looking it over one last time, there's not really any changes I want to make. So take a long last look, take it all in, and tell me what you guys think of my tier list. Am I crazy? Am I insane? Am I fairly accurate? Like, I want to know what my fan base has to think. But yes, you guys, after going through the top players under the age of 25 and ranking them into their own tier, I'm thinking that's going to mark the end of the video here today. Once again, I'm really hoping every one of you guys did enjoy the video a ton. And if you did in any way, shape, or form, please, you guys, I'm highly encouraging each and every one of you guys to go down below and slap a like on it for me. I say it all the time, you guys. The support means the world. We are growing like crazy here on the channel, and I cannot thank you guys enough. We're only going up from here. We're only growing from here, and it's only going to get better from here. Also, while you're down there hitting the like button, if you are, make sure to subscribe as well. Coming out with brand new videos every single week, you guys. I got a ton of stuff planned for the future. Don't want to miss out. I can guarantee that. But after making that final note, I think that's all I have to say. I love each and every one of you guys. You mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!